Good morning, and thank you for joining me today, because today I just want to touch on a topic real quick on a perspective that I have that might help somebody else or other people make better decisions or look at something a little bit different. Jumping right in, it's about the media. It'd be very easy right now to talk about some of the hot topics that are going around, like coronavirus, which we hear about every day, social injustice, and police brutality issues, or like what's going on with sports like the NFL, the NBA, and NHL, baseball, soccer, things like that. But I don't want to do that. I don't. I think that's a little bit of a distraction to my point. Today I want to talk briefly about the media and the role that they play in our lives, or specifically my life. I can talk for myself. I can't talk for everybody else. And my perspective is this. Well, I want to talk about the media because the media has a high level of influence, right? And I see that very much so. And I think it's kind of dangerous because I look at the media as entertainment, not necessarily a group of people dedicated to the truth. I look at the media as entertainment because I look at their purpose or like what they're actually trying to do, and I look and see how they do it, and it tells me where they're at. If you really look at the media, yeah, it would be great if they were all about the facts and giving people information to educate them in order to make intelligent individual decisions by choice. But no, the media is really there to get viewers, even regardless if you agree with them or not, but it's to get viewers. And then now it seems as if it's heavy into influencing you to vote and sway a specific way based on your emotions, not based on facts. Yeah, sure, there are some facts sprinkled in. Like any good lie, no matter if it's the right side or the left side, I don't care either side. Yeah, you're going to sprinkle in some facts and some key videos and things like that, but a network will have a news show that will bring a certain dynamic or demographic of people to their show that watch, they're captivated for whatever reason, and then product owners and manufacturers or so will advertise on their channel during commercial breaks to hopefully market to that same demographic of people, so they will see their product and then will eventually buy and continue to buy their services, which turns into money. So those advertisers, those marketers, those companies will then, will help fund the actual show. I mean, that's how TV works, or that's how YouTube works. But how do you get viewers? Shoot, even on my channel, I've seen anytime I put out something of substance, I get very little viewership, right? I mean, I had a video about the difference between expectations and reality, and when I talked to a couple people about this deeply, it's actually a concept that's not because of my channel, but it's changed their life and their perspective to allow for them to make smarter decisions. And I've got very little views on that, definitely under 100. But then if you see on my channel, I've gotten thousands of views on like Eagles videos. I've even got hundreds of views on a salsa video I made a couple months ago. And my top video is once again another entertainment video. It's a piano tutorial, Elton John, I'm Still Standing. That has like 170,000 views. And if you go across YouTube, once again, if you have a channel that just busts out facts, it's going to be a whole lot smaller, or those videos will have a whole lot less views than the obvious videos. Like one of my favorites are the ones about like cute puppies. I'm not here to bust on cute puppies. Puppies are cute, I get it. But then you'll see it has like 2, 3, 4 million views. Or, yes, I will bring it up. Or you have the ones for clickbait where they have like a volleyball woman that is nicely figured, and it has a screenshot of her bending over, and then it has a couple million views. Or you have some of the topics I even brought up in the beginning of this, of coronavirus stuff and or the racial stuff, the key racial things that will just get people all fired up, or about sports, or the narrative of who's better, LeBron or MJ, that has been beaten to death. Those are the things that get viewership and consistent viewership. And I think the media knows that. But do I get mad at the media? No. I mean, even like when I was on deployments out in the Pacific, when we were doing certain things, and I came back and heard what the news was saying, what was going on in the area, and I knew that it wasn't correct. Am I mad at the media? No. I just am responsible enough to put them in the place of who they actually are, what they're trying to accomplish, right? And I understand that, so I'm like, all right, I don't take it too serious. What's getting kind of dangerous, though, in my opinion, is that when people start acting on the emotions of the entertainment that is put in front of them, and they don't seek out the truth of what's going on in their actual community and things that they can actually change on their own. They think that because the media is doing this, that, and the other thing, or saying this, that, and the other thing, that that's 100% true, and then the media says, okay, fund like Black Lives Matter, or cancel the police, and things like that's very dangerous. Anytime you make emotional decisions, I mean, you even just watch some poker world championships, all the players that are highly emotional don't make it to the final table. It's those people that no matter what's going on, they can keep a level head and can make intelligent, well-informed decisions on the facts of like their cards and how other people play their cards as well. Because if the media really cared, just like anybody, I'm not firing at the media, but I'm saying anybody that really cares about you in your life, they actually give you information, non-biased information, and try to educate you to a place that you can make your own well-informed decision, putting everything on the table. So a perfect example is if the media really cared about its content, instead they would, for instance, if a bill or a law is going to get passed, they would put out the specific information on the bill or the law, like the main idea, but then also be very honest about all the different earmarks, like all the little things that are tucked in, special interests, and say, oh, this also comes along with the bill, which in my opinion is actually wrong, but they tuck in all these other things too and say, okay, this is what the bill actually is, this is what the law actually is, and make it a little bit easier because I've read those before, and it's almost like you have to have a law degree to understand them. But then from there, then they say, okay, now here's all the representatives, and this is how they've actually voted. Democrat, Republican, I don't care, but this is what it actually means. This is actually how they voted. This is if they even showed up to it, or if they used their proxy voters or something, and give us facts to allow for us as individuals to be well informed and to make our own personal decisions on the people that we have running this country. But I never see that. I never see that. Now, is that the media's responsibility? No. Ultimately, as an intelligent voter, I'm supposed to be looking that out. But if the media really cared, they'd make that a little bit easier, and I would be able to trust them to do that. But since they don't do that, I don't take the media so serious. Therefore, I don't allow for them to have actionable influence in my life. I watch them and go, oh, okay, that person said that, kind of funny or not, whatever like that. But I don't take it for what reality is, because they can give you little snippets and mold something into something that it actually isn't. So that's really what I wanted to say today. I could make it go a whole lot longer than that, and we'll see whatever comments, if any, come up. But I think it's time for us to take a little bit more ownership and responsibility over our communities, which also in some cases, I don't care what topic it might be, it could be about the budget, it could be about things that are going on with the cops. I mean, every individual can go down to their local police station and specifically talk with cops or the sheriff or whatever you have in your area, and try to work out, if you do see injustices in your area, try to work them out together without this cancel culture that we're in right now, which is not good. We're going to have differences, and that's okay. But how we work through them together makes all the difference in the world. And the information that we use to do so is key. Thanks for watching the video. Went just about 10 minutes. pass this along if you agree or not, and like it if you like it or not, and subscribe if you're going to hear more stuff like this. Add questions, comments. Let's make this a place where we can communicate with each other, knowing that things are going to be imperfect. But if you want to start trying to work things out together instead of just spitting your opinion and just like leaving it down, I'm going to be mad about it. Like, no, let's start coming up with solutions for our communities and work together on all these topics. I think we might get somewhere, and I want to help facilitate that. And that's why, one of the many reasons why I make videos like this. Have a great day. Hope you don't get too hot. I'm here in Philly. It's blazing hot. I hope you guys stay safe, especially with all the coronavirus stuff that's going around. And I hope we find more ways to love each other than to tear each other apart. Have a great day.